We don't yet know who People magazine will name 2025's Sexiest Man Alive, but we do know which late-night host will make the big reveal. NBC announced Monday that Jimmy Fallon will reveal and interview this year's cover star on The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon next Monday, November 3rd. This won't be Fallon's first time hosting the honor. The Tonight Show previously unveiled Idris Elba as 2018's Sexiest Man Alive. The announcement continues People's recent tradition of partnering with late-night television to debut its annual issue. Last year's Sexiest Man Alive. John Krasinski was revealed by Stephen Colbert on The Late Show, while Patrick Dempsey was crowned the year before on Jimmy Kimmel Live. Kimmel has also revealed past winners, including Michael B. Jordan in 2020, David Beckham in 2015, and Chris Hemsworth in 2014. Monday's Tonight Show will feature the newly crowned honoree, alongside Fallon's other scheduled guest comedian Jimmy Carr, the winner of On Brand with Jimmy Fallon, and musical guests I'm With Her. This year marks the 40th anniversary of People's Sexiest Man Alive franchise, which has run annually since 1985, except for 1994, later retroactively awarded to Keanu Reeves. While this year's top dog has yet to be revealed, Jimmy Fallon himself has reason to celebrate. People has been releasing the results of its Sexiest Man Reader's Choice poll this week, and Fallon was among the winners. Fallon, who hosts Password on NBC, was named Sexiest Game Show host, beating out Nate Burleson Hollywood Squares, Michael Strawn The $100,000 Pyramid, and Ryan Seacrest Wheel of Fortune. The suspense is building, the chiseled jaws are clenching, and the cologne samples are being overnighted. People magazine's 2025 Sexiest Man Alive will be crowned live on national television next week, and NBC has tapped The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon as the official launch pad. On Monday, November 3rd, Fallon will sit down with the newly anointed heartthrob for an exclusive interview, continuing a glitzy late-night tradition that turns a magazine cover into a pop culture coronation. The announcement dropped Monday afternoon via NBC's press portal, sending social media into its annual frenzy of speculation. Will it be a Marvel superhero still riding the Deadpool and Wolverine wave? A brooding British actor fresh off a prestige drama? Or, dare we dream, a K-pop idol making history? People remains tighter than a pair of Chris Hemsworth's Henley shirts, but one thing is certain, Jimmy Fallon will be the man handing over the crown. This isn't Fallon's first rodeo. In 2018, The Tonight Show broke the news that Idris Elba had snagged the title, complete with a jubilant Elba strutting through Rockefeller Plaza to Luther's theme music, while Fallon fanned himself with the cover. Idris walked in, and the temperature in the studio went up 20 degrees. Fallon recalled in a behind-the-scenes clip. Even the cue cards started sweating. The late-night partnership has become a People staple. Last year, Stephen Colbert unveiled John Krasinski on The Late Show, where the Jack Ryan star blushed through a segment titled Office Sexiest Man. The year before, Jimmy Kimmel crowned Patrick Dempsey on Jimmy Kimmel Live, wheeling out a cardboard cutout of McDreamy's hair for comedic effect. Kimmel, in fact, is the reigning champion of reveals, having introduced Michael B. Jordan 2020, David Beckham 2015, Chris Hemsworth 2014, and more. I've revealed so many sexiest men. I'm starting to think People just likes my lighting, Kimmel joked on X. But 2025 marks a milestone, the 40th anniversary of the Sexiest Man Alive franchise. Launched in 1985 with a then 37-year-old Mel Gibson grinning on the cover. Caption, "He's got the look that kills." The feature has crowned everyone from Sean Connery, 1989's Silver Fox edition, to Blake Shelton, 2017's Country Curveball. The only gap came in 1994, when the magazine skipped the honor, later retroactively awarding it to Keanu Reeves in a 2022 Legends issue. "We were ahead of our time," quipped People editor-in-chief Wendy Noggle. Keanu was always the sexiest man alive. We just needed 28 years to catch up. Monday's Tonight Show will be a packed celebration. Alongside the big reveal, Fallon welcomes British comedian Jimmy Carr, fresh off a Netflix special, the winner of NBC's new game show On Brand with Jimmy Fallon, and folk supergroup I'm With Her, Sarah Jarosz, Sarah Watkins, and Aoife O'Donovan, who will perform their Grammy-nominated single Call My Name. Expect Fallon to weave the music into the reveal, perhaps a slow-motion entrance set to the trio's harmonies. While the identity of 2025's SMA remains under lock and key, People has been drip-feeding results from its Reader's Choice poll all week, and Jimmy Fallon is already popping champagne. The host was voted sexiest game show host by readers, edging out stiff competition. Nate Burleson, Hollywood Squares, Michael Strawn, The $100,000 Pyramid, and Ryan Seacrest, Wheel of Fortune. I'm honored, I'm blushing, and I'm immediately framing this for my mom, Fallon said in a video posted to Instagram, holding a mock sash that read, Vanna White Who? The win is a full circle moment for Fallon, who revived NBC's Password in 2022 and turned it into a celebrity-packed ratings hit. Between password buzzers and Tonight Show monologues, I guess I'm giving off. Vibes, he laughed. Runners-up didn't seem too broken up. Seacrest posted a congratulatory emoji string on X, while Strawn sent Fallon a good-natured video challenge. Next year, we settle it in The Pyramid Loser Wears the Sash. Speculation about the main title is running wild. Bookmakers on DraftKings have installed Glenn Powell, Q300, as the favorite after his 1-2 punch of Twisters and Hitman. Pedro Pascal, L'Homme pour 50, is close behind, fueled by Gladiator 2 buzz and his eternal daddy meme status. Dark horses include Charles Melton, on 800, Riding May December critical acclaim, and BTS's Jungkook, 1200, who would be the first Asian winner. A long-shot wager on Jimmy Fallon, again, sits at plus 5,000. Clearly, someone's riding the game show high. People teases that this year's package includes a 12-page spread shot in Iceland volcanoes, glaciers, and one very steamy cover star, plus a digital cover story dropping at 8 p.m. ET on November 3rd, timed to Fallon's monologue. The print issue hits newsstands Friday, November 7th. Fallon promised surprises. We've got the cover, the interview, and a musical performance by the sexiest man alive if he can carry a tune, he teased on Monday's show. Spoiler, last year John Krasinski tried to rap. We're still recovering. The host also floated charity tie-ins. Every year we say proceeds go to a good cause, Fallon noted. This time, let's make it real part of the Ad Revenue Fund's men's mental health initiatives. Sexy and emotionally available? Now that's 2025. As the clock ticks down, one thing is clear. Whether the winner is a rom-com charmer, a superhero in sweatpants, or a crooner with a guitar, Jimmy Fallon will be the one passing the torch and maybe stealing a little spotlight in the process.